So a lot of people are having trouble deciding whether to buy the Ao series or the YJ MGC series. And today I decided to put that to the test on based off of three things for 4x4, 5x5, and 6x6. I went by the three criterias: size, price, and performance. Now the YJ MGC 4x4 comes in at $19.95 at Speedcube Shop, so roughly $20. And the AoShi Weilong WRM from MoYu comes in at $43. So it is a bit more pricey, but they are about the same. So if you just want the cheaper option, just get the YJ MGC. It doesn't really matter all that much, at least to me. Now for 5x5, the YJ MGC comes in at $22.95, whereas the AoShi comes in at $45.95. I honestly prefer the AoShi as I think it's better for my hand size. I am 6'1", and my hands are pretty small for my size. I kind of have an issue turning the very top layer on the 5x5 for the YJ MGC, and the AoShi makes it a lot easier for me to get the proper finger tricks. Now for 6x6, it's just the same problem I addressed with 5x5. It's really hard for me to finger trick the last layer in when I'm in 3x3 stage, and it's just really tough for me. So yeah, but the YJ MGC does come in at $25.95, whereas the AoShi comes in at about the same price as the AoShi. Now I do have the AoFu 7x7, but I don't have the MGC 7x7. That's why I wasn't able to conduct that experiment with the 7x7s. But I've heard some pretty good things about it, but I honestly might have some problems with it, because if the 7x7 is like the 6x6, I'm going to have problems turning the top side while on 3x3 stage. Now for performance, I gave the MGC and the AoShi about the same rating, an 8.4. The AoShi I gave a 9 out of 10 for turning, and the MGC a 7 out of 10. Don't get me wrong, it is still a pretty good cube. And for the YJ MGC, I gave it a 6 out of 10, but still, it is a pretty good cube. Don't let my opinions affect yours or your decisions. I'm just here to tell you what my opinion is. And the AoShi, I gave it a 9.8 out of 10, because sometimes it's a little too fast, which is honestly really the only improvement I could make to it. Now for the averages, for the YJ MGC and AoShi, I was able to get within 1 second of each other, which actually shows the practical use of either one working for me. So I currently average about 1.5 minutes. So these are really like the same cube as far as I know. Now when it comes to 5x5, I was able to average 10 seconds faster on the AoShi, probably because of the smaller size and faster turning. Probably because of the smaller size. Again, I can't really turn the top layer all that well with the MGC. So, and then for the 6x6, the surprising winner was the MGC, but I actually messed up on the final solve of my mean of 3 on the 6x6, which is why I still declared the AoShi the winner. So if it wasn't for that mess up on the AoShi, it would have won anyway, because I mean, I broke my 6x6 personal best on the very first solve of the 6x6 mean of 3. It is now 5 minutes and 2 seconds, but I think if you want cheap, good cubes, get the MGC line. If you want to go a little bit more expensive, then you can get the AoShi series. I use the AoShi series for big cubes, 4x4 to 7x7. Yeah. So that's it. That's the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.